Howdy. I think that's what you say around here. I am in Sequoia County, Oklahoma, and I have about an hour and a half until I reach the Eureka Springs, Arkansas end of the road, or place to sit and contemplate and figure it out. But this rest stop, and all it is a rest stop on 40, is beautiful. And it's green and it's lush, and it's time to stop and do a meditation and revitalize a little bit and all that good stuff. When you take off on a journey of whatever's going to happen and you let the physics of the quest take over, you can learn a great deal about yourself. And doing this journey solo up until Sunday has definitely provided me some insight for myself along the way, and it has provided the household some insight on themselves without me there. Just all around really good information, things to know. I like being alone, and I don't. What is it that if you took a week off from your life, took off across the country, do you think you would learn about yourself? I have learned I like approval. I have learned that getting rid of judgment is a longer, harder road than I thought. I have learned that this part of the country really likes Jesus. I have learned that further towards the middle, east, Ozarks that you get, the more green you see, and the more lakes you go by. And I used to hear that it was hot and sticky in this part of the world because this is where my father's family came from, Oklahoma. And I'm in September, supposed to be one of the hottest, stickiest, and it's not bad, really. There is moisture in the air, which to the sinuses kind of feels good. I have learned, I have a lot to learn. I have learned that the quest that I'm on to find the perfect place for the Wellness Retreat Center is not something that everyone in every town is going to be able to get on board with. Some people find it quite threatening to talk about wellness in a way that doesn't have to do with traditional medicine, even if traditional medicine is failing them. I have learned to really have to want to be present in the world and to be open to people coming to you for it to happen. Amarillo, you'd smile at somebody and nobody even smiled back. Oklahoma, they smile back. And they leave it there. But it's interesting, the different kinds of attitude. And are we still looking for our tribe? Yeah. And I'm going to be joined by Bill, who's working like crazy at home and found out that he wants more relationship in other ways than just me, which is wonderful. And I learned that my daughter has been spending more time on her own personal meditation. Also, just wonderful. I think it's the ideal for a family to be themselves individually and be a family together and find comfort in both areas and respect for both ways. And this is such a good journey. But I'll be able to spend some time putting it down and talking about all the signs and the signals and the people that I met along the way. I didn't even know there were such things called Town, Oklahoma. But I do believe that Bill and I might hit that on the way home. there's just a whole part of the country I knew nothing about, a whole part of America. We are so hidden from each other. The things that we are not connecting with right away are hidden, and getting messages to one another and talking to one another is not always the easiest thing. But what we can do is keep ourselves open to the journey. Even if all we're doing is going to lunch in a different place in the middle of the workday for 30 minutes, how is it that you can feel like you have opened up and brought down walls so that messages and signs can come to you? And then you may open your mind to discern and learn a little bit about what those signs might mean on your journey. We're going to a place to put up a wellness center that has the Passion Play, which is once a year, a very Christian thing, and we're going to be operating on a level that invites all religions. So it'll be interesting to see if it's the whole town, the whole state, the whole mid part of the country, just how much open-mindedness there is, and how many people who are willing to step out of their comfort zone, what they know, what they've been told. And seeing as how everything's changing, it's going to have to happen eventually. How many people are going to want to do this? To be able to embrace a wonderful, people-friendly, forward way that the country is going. But as for this moment, finding the beauty in this moment, I mean, look at it. Look at that. It's just a highway rest stop. It is gorgeous. And it feels good. My skin has no idea what to do with moisture in the air. It's going, hi, what's up? So let's pop into our meditation. Meditation to pick a time, pick a place, and open yourself up to being present, putting the phone down, turning things off, and opening up to signs. When I sat down here, there were 5 little squirrels just jumping all over the lawn, having a grand old time. What does it mean for 5 squirrels to come into your life? I'm sure if you ask Google about it, it'd tell you. What does it mean for the crows that I've been seeing for months and months and months? What do the bats mean? What are the... And a bunny sculpture that I saw in Santa Fe. It just grabbed me. I thought it was Ella Ferra from Watership Down. If you don't know, catch the crib notes. It's a really good story. So let's pop in. Enjoy the surroundings. Enjoy the settings. Before I get to the last state, I think, time will tell, the last predestined destination, and see what all that holds for me in the Ozarks. It's pretty, it is calm, it's peaceful, there's shade from these huge trees. The highway's right there. Yeah, I'll be getting back on it. And I'm going to still be taking my time because I want to see, want to be present. And you do get kind of in this zoned out thing when you're driving. And sometimes you just have to stop and remind yourself that every moment in this life is a gift. And I'm going to make sure and open all those presents. Okay. Let us Get our feet on the bare ground, or actually cement in this case. Feel. If you can get outside for this one, that's best. Feel the air. Hear the sounds. And bring it up. Orange, yellow, green, pink, turquoise, indigo, crown. Feel yourself as the conduit between the energy and the particle bound. Calm the tornado. And be here. Not in the mind palace, just here. Feel the breeze, the heat. Hear the movements in the background. Feel yourself as the energy that is home within your vehicle. And feel the energy around you, the trees, the grass, the critters, the people, the vehicles. I hear a bird over here. He's chirping away. I am grateful that I am here in this moment. I am grateful that I can feel, hear, see, intuit, breathe. And I'm grateful I'm part of this earth. Open to journeys and explorations, signs and signals. And ready for whatever wonders it has in store. And we'll come back being grateful for something as if it has already happened, for the sign, for the signal. For being totally present in the moment instead of just with the video. Brings it about. So today, be happy for the abundance. Be happy for the messages. Be happy for the learning experience. Be happy for the information you didn't know, the people you have not yet met. And all of those things that give your life the cornerstone beauty that it has. Because all you gotta do is look. It's there. Drop me a message down here and tell me about the beauty in your life. As little or as much as you want. There goes a squirrel. As little or as much as you want. And namaste.